Hey everybody, today is a great day because we are back playing The Witness. Now, what we have left in terms of puzzles on the island that are visible that we can see, we have the town puzzle left. Now, the town puzzle is a combination of all the other puzzles for the island. This is the last section that you complete before you move towards the tower, towards the mountain where the laser beams are pointing at, and you go for the end game. So this is the last bastion of puzzles, you might say, before we move towards the end game. Alright, now I am not all that familiar with where to even start. I played this game before, months ago, and I got stuck. And I got frustrated at the time. I didn't understand how all the mechanics worked for all the puzzles, so I didn't really know what to do after that. So there are several sections in the town. I think many of these buildings have their own particular mechanics that they take from different areas of the island. So, like, one might be the Tetris puzzles, and one might be, this and that. So we're going to do these in sections, which makes sense. Now you can see already there's some nice environmental puzzles that can be done. Anytime you see... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I don't think that's quite right. Oh, no, it works. Ugh. Weird. Weirdness. Okay, anything else? Will that work? Yeah, that works. So, so that's interesting. I didn't even know those were there. I just looked up and saw it. So, yeah, that's quite a bit of puzzles that we just knocked out right there. Now, one thing you might notice, so in terms of obelisks, I think we have the river left. I think there's maybe another one. So the river one still has a lot to do. You notice some of these I've done, but I won't show until later in the video, so that might be a little confusing. But you can just see that there are a lot of puzzles. Some of these are the viewing room puzzles, I think. Oh, I don't know. There is one, that one, which you don't do until the very end of the game. So this is not going to get completed anytime soon. Okay? Alright, anyways, let's get back. Let's go back to town. Okay, so I guess I could pretty much dive in anywhere here. That, by the way, is the viewing room. That thing underneath the windmill. That's the theater looking down. You can see there's a door and a walkway here, which I have no idea how to get to. But I think that you go through that once you get into the mountain puzzles, which we're not going to do. Although we'll do those after we finish the town. Okay, I'm rambling at this point. We need to start doing some puzzles. Alright, so let's start off. So many places we could start off. Let's start off here. Okay? Alright, so we know how to do this. Yes. Okay. Do you guys want to see how I did that? Okay, so I drew a Tetris piece, boom, boom, boom. And then so then I had 4 after that. So you can lock them in so they're like 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 here and 2 by 3 here. Okay, hope that made sense. Okay, what's going on here? There's some bamboo down here. This is interesting. Assuming this is a sound puzzle, but I don't hear anything. Probably because the speaker here has been smashed. The speaker that's supposed to give you your information is broken. There is no way to unbreak it. So, this is impossible to do. However, this is what I've heard. I've heard that you can... I wish it wouldn't zoom up like that. Stop it. Okay, so this is a low note, a high note, and a medium note. Okay, 3 different types, 4 different notes total. This is capable of doing a high note, a medium note, and a low note, and there are 4 notes. So what I've heard is as long as the 2 match, then this puzzle can be solved. So if I go low, low, high, medium, it's like, okay, sure, we'll take that. And I go low, low, high, medium. It works. They just have to match each other, that's it. Now these puzzles I've heard are very hard. Oh. Anytime I see a rounded circle like that, I go, oh, environmental puzzle. Environmental puzzle, where are you? Okay. Now, this is very hard because it's gray and black. All right. Okay. All right, so I have no idea how to do this. Okay. So this turns on a green light of some kind, which, okay, so shows me that these are all white, that's black. Alright. Shows me that this is white. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so I just have to take note as to what the different colors are in different lights. Sorry. Okay. So you take note of the different colors and you can figure out what they are. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. As a side note, I find it incredibly irritating that Slack is like, beep, beep, someone said something, beep, beep, someone said something, beep, beep, someone said... I'm like, I know. My tablet beeps, my computer beeps, my phone beeps. I'm like, okay, it's two people talking back and forth. I don't need to be buzzed every frickin' time. Ugh. Little Slack rant. Okay, so we know from switching all the different colors, if you were paying attention, that this is a funky color, this is a funky color, and this is a funky color. These are all cool, though. Okay, so separate that. Come up here, separate that. Come down here, separate that. And then separate that. That should be it. Yes. Did that make sense? So I just had to... This is a problem child, that's a problem child, and that's a problem child. And you just... It's one of those... Unfortunately, it's one of those that you gotta cycle through all the different colors and take notes on which ones are the problem childs and which aren't. Okay, so... Just looking at this from the red light, it looks like... I mean, you can see how they're separated. But you need to cycle through all the other colors to see which ones are good and which ones need to be separated. Okay, so the best way to think about this is these two can be combined with these three and these three. So, if you can remember that, so that you need to do this. I don't necessarily know if this will work. Oh, that's not going to work. I need to come up and grab that. Oh, and then grab that. And then do that. So I think that might work. If I remember correctly, which suns are which. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will definitely not work. Okay, that will definitely not work. Oh wait, no. It will. That's right. It will work because I included it with that one up there. That's the pair right there. Okay, this should work. All right. So if you're not sure, just remember that pattern. And it just comes down to, you just got to cycle through all the colors and then mark them down. If you're colorblind, you're probably not going to be able to do this puzzle at all. Just look it up. Or watch this video. There you go. All right. What did that do? Okay. Not much, except for... Now that the light is red, and ooh, I just figured this out. Oh, no. I thought this was a hedge maze, and then it's just boom. No. Unless there's no... Unless... I think that there's no green there, so it could be that that's supposed to be a hedge maze. Okay, so it could be that that's just rubble that fell down, but otherwise it's supposed to still be a hedge maze. And then maybe, once I figure out what it is, I'm supposed to input it into here, which would be very similar. It's even got a similar kind of gate to the hedge maze. Okay, so I think this is a hedge maze. Now I just got to remember my path here. Oh, not so great at the memory stuff. Okay, I'm also not sure where's the bottom. Well, let's look at this. Okay, so that's got to be the bottom. Alright, that makes sense. Problem solved. Okay, so this is the bottom, so it goes up. No, it starts here, goes right, all the way but not to the end, and then goes up, and then it goes all the way back the way it came. But not to the very end. Then it goes up one, and then goes where it was going before, snakes back around, goes up one, down one again, and then all the way up. Okay, so if that made sense. Okay, so it goes not quite all the way, and then it goes here, but not quite all the way here before it goes up, and then continues. And then it goes this way, up, down, down, and then all the way up. Yes. I have to stop saying that my memory sucks, because apparently I say that and I tend to get them. Is that going to work? Yes, it is going to work. And you'll see why. So this is going to be like the swamp puzzle, in that draw it a particular way, and then we'll be able to get the bridge over there. Okay, so I think if we do this, that will extend the bridge. Wait a minute. Oh, that's fine. That'll work. Right? That's right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this, I think this here will power this door to open. Alright, so these are, ooh, symmetrical. Okay, well that's easy. That's pretty easy right there. But we haven't seen that. Symmetrical, segregate the blocks, so that's not going to work. That will work. Yeah, that will work. Yes. Does that actually work? It does. Okay. Does that actually work? I think it does. It does. There we go. I don't know if that's enough to get us by. I'm not sure where it's supposed to end up, though. Oh. That's not good enough? I mean, that seems... Oh, really? Okay. So I'm going to end this episode here, but for now, bye. Sparkly.